first. They're out of Orchid, California. Most of them, they're from all over the coast. That's why I put the coast. But yeah, check them out. Add that to your libraries. Add that to your playlist. Let's call Atascadero to the front of the room. So every year, Atascadero, they are northern. They're way northern. They're like 15 minutes north of San Luis Obispo. So they're even, if you're coming from LA, when you get to San Luis Obispo, you gotta go 15 minutes past San Luis Obispo to get to Atascadero. So it's way north. They're still 805. I would say it's top 3 racist cities in definitely in San Luis Obispo County. I venture to say in the 805. Period. Definitely top 3 in the county though. San Luis Obispo County, and every year they have a holiday called Colony Day that they celebrate. And thank you to Kendrick Lamar. We all have been learning about colonialism all year because he kind of ran Drake out of America with accusations of being a colonizer. So we all should be familiar with what a colonizer is, with what colonialism is. And Marquis says, aka East Bumblefuck. Pause. Colony. Yeah. Colony Day. They celebrate Colony Day. And just the other day, they celebrated the 50th Colony Day. Atascadero's 50th Colony Day was celebrated. I don't know what day. I'm going to play the news and let's see if they talk about why they celebrate Colony Day. Why they say they celebrate Colony Day. I know my experiences in Atascadero lead me to believe they're celebrating whatever they might say here. I feel like they're celebrating it for a different reason, but let's check it out. Let's hear their side. Let's hear how the news frames Atascadero's Colony Day. I jump in. But you guys are familiar with what a colonizer is, right? I've heard some people, even in this chat, call Drake a colonizer. So we know what a colonizer is. So Atascadero celebrates Colony Day. And then this is the news kind of breaking down what it is and what it's about.
And community members showed off their Atascadero pride at the 50th annual Colony Day celebration. The celebration began with a parade and continued with dog races, musical performances, food, and more. KSBY News caught up with the Atascadero High School Drama Department, who was doing a reenactment of what it would have been like for people in the city back in 1916.
This is what we call tent city because people who came here from any other place would be given a tent to live in.
We're selling newspapers. Front is actually real published like October 7th, 1960.
So I gotta stop you. I gotta stop this shit right now. I gotta stop. Let's zoom in on this shit. 19 Atascadero, bring your ass to the front of the classroom. Oh my God. Oh my God, Atascadero. What are we doing, yo? What are we doing? I'm not saying Drake is a colonizer. I'm just saying Drake has been called a colonizer, which is why most people know what a colonizer is. I'm not saying Drake is one, but Kendrick has applied that definition to Drake, which is why most people know what being a colonizer is. And it's been framed as a bad thing, and I think it is a bad thing. So this is the problem with this picture. So this girl is trying to paint 1916 in California in Atascadero as this amazing time and exciting, adventurous time where anybody who came to Atascadero would be given a tent to live in. But what she may not know is Atascadero, from my understanding, and please correct me if you think I'm wrong in the comments, please correct me if you think I'm wrong in the chat, but from my understanding, Atascadero was formed to be a white stronghold, one of the last white strongholds on the West Coast, meaning if you're a white person and you want to get away from anybody that's colored and anybody that's not white, Atascadero is the place for you to come. And so that's what was happening. That's why people were in tents, because they were coming here, basically stealing land from people that were already here and setting up a white stronghold. And these black kids who are in the back of this picture, even the Latin ones, if there's some that look Latin, I can't tell if they are, but the non-white kids in this picture would not have been given a tent in 1916. The fact that you guys have them dressed up like this is absolutely insane. And this should be the last colony day. I'm so glad this is only a minute, because it would take an hour for me to talk about it. But this is insane to me. This is absolutely insane to me. Like, colony day, Atascadero. You got to do better. You got to do better.
And we're also selling other stuff like candy corn and stuff.
It's super fun, and also just like participating in like community stuff is cool.
I never knew that I was gonna rock the Roaring 20s outfits, but you know, here I am.
It's super fun and it's super cool, bro. we're never gonna escape. We're never gonna escape supremacy. It's just never gonna go away. Look at how they're celebrating colonialism and supremacy. They say celebrating Atascadero pride and calling it Colony Day. So, and who are the people that colonized Atascadero? So just by ipso facto, Colony Day and Atascadero pride equals white pride. That's what it is. So they're just saying that on the news like it's just a normal thing, which is nuts. But here we go.
Colony Day started in 1973 when a group of community members decided to start an annual celebration of Atascadero.
Wouldn't it be crazy if you could create
That's
voiceovers?
You see how I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. Graham C said, so it was founded as a quote unquote utopia colony. Basically, a developer wanted to have the building from the Italian Renaissance in California. Yeah, I bet that was like one of the things he wanted to do, but it was a white stronghold. And I've heard this from generational people, generational Atascaderoans who live there and are very proud of their history. So it's not even like a secret. But all of the same way that the utopia is coded and quoted there is the same way that it's continually being masked when the news says they're just trying to celebrate the community and all these different things. So Atascadero, this colony day should be the last. Change the name at least, yo. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, it's just so brazen and ridiculous and gross. Like, change the name at least. Like, what would it hurt to change the name of Colony Day to something else and still celebrate the town? Like, why can the town only be celebrated under the title of colonization? And like, I hate it. But that's just my opinion. You guys let me know. Am I tripping? Am I being a softie? Am I being a snowflake? Let me know. And thank you so much. Don't forget, you have about 7 more minutes to collect your raffle ticket. The more tickets you have, again, the more tickets you have, the better chances you have to win. So if you didn't get your ticket today, it won't be the last chance for you to get it. But there are other clues that are hidden within the ticket. And once the ticket expires, you won't be able to access those clues. So I suggest that you get the ticket while you can right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put the secret word up on the screen one more time. One more time. We gonna celebrate. Oh yeah. More time. I don't know why that song is in my head like that, but it is, and you guys get to hear it. Don't do it. Don't do me like that. There we go. All right, this is the secret password that you need to put in the POAP app. If you need the link to download the app, which is 100% free, the link is in our Instagram bio. If you have a Google phone or an iPhone, it works on both. It's free on both. It's free to collect the raffle ticket, so make sure you go get it. Put in this secret word right here. You have 5 more minutes to collect it while you can. If you don't collect it, then you're not a true supporter and you're a hater. And we don't want you to be a hater. We want you to be a supporter. So go ahead and do it, because it doesn't cost you anything to do, guys. It's super easy, it's super free. Niggas always say they want new shit, and then when niggas are presented with new shit, then they don't do it. You feel what I'm saying? So we trying to do some new shit. Niggas don't want to do some new shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear about how niggas don't want to do no new shit and then you don't do the new shit. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me? So that's where we're at with it. That's where we're gonna leave it. Thank you guys for tapping in. Don't forget, tomorrow you can see a rerun episode of the Real Quick Though podcast. You can also catch Real Quick Though on Honest Conversations with Mr. Carter, which you can catch reruns of on Sundays at 1 p.m. on CTC Radio. You can catch Real Quick Though podcast tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. and every other Thursday on CTC Radio. And we're still growing the network. Ventura Tide Pod Tuesdays is coming soon. I promise. We're working on it. So